All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is February 26th, Wednesday, 2025. Welcome to McBoss Capital Livestream. We're going to start with my spreadsheet today just to see what the conditions look like for the growth stocks list. Let's filter the highs yesterday. So there's a little bit more stocks today, still very little. So here's the stocks that are making new highs. So let me just put it on the move spreadsheet here. We'll take a look after. Um, Here's the ranking here. Lily is one that I recognize. A co-op too. Uh, uh, NVO. Yeah, eBay. We also talked about that yesterday. So those are the ones that are making new highs right now. That's as of yesterday. For today, um, let me go to stocks on the move. So there's a lot more stocks today, and also the volume is pretty high. Um, just a quick market check right now. Let's just go to QQQ stock. So market is moving up pretty nicely this morning, almost 1% now. Yeah, Dow is 0.4%, SPY is 0.8%, and IWM Russell is 1%, 1.1%. So pretty good. Okay, let's continue with the stocks on the move. We'll see what looks like. Palantir. Okay, so let's jump to Palantir. Getting a lot of alerts today, so that's also another good sign. So obviously this stock is really strong earnings. It's been correcting lately. So here's the 10-day right here, the green line. It's already reversing this morning. That's kind of weird. So 5. So it went up. It's already reversing, you see. Now it could still work, but but it's too early, right? Like, generally, like say on the pullback, I like to look at the slope of the line it crosses on the downtrend. So right now this is very steep. So even if we cross it, it doesn't really mean much. But we'll also watch the 10-day here. This 10-day, the 10-day slope is a little bit look like this. So that's more closer to like a 45-degree angle, but still. So for now, it's just a normal trend. Nothing to jump in too early at this moment. Let's take a look at Dash here. So Dash also has strong earnings. So it looks like there's a little rebound right now happening. So let me take out my markups. So I see my alert line got crossed a little bit this morning. Let me just take out my markup for a second. So here it is. A nice bounce today. So it's common for stocks to bounce back to their 10-day, right? Very common. It's just the same in the downtrend. That's what happened. In the uptrend, same thing. It's normal for that to fall back to the 10-day. Like right here, fall back to the 10-day and then bounce. So in a downtrend, it's exactly the same thing. It could bounce back up to the 10-day and then drops again, right? So, but I would watch this. If it does cross it decisively today, meaning like it keep going, then that's a good one, you know. So let me see what is the ranking right now. So this is rank 76 right now. It's pretty good. So yeah, so we'll see what it looks like, but we'll watch it. So that's Dash. It's making a new high today compared to yesterday, so that's what this is. Let's look at one more here in this group, technology group. Oh, this one has been correcting quite severely too. So it doesn't have strong fundamentals. This is electrical power equipment. So yeah, bounce again. The 10-day is right there, right? So put normal condition here. This is electrical. I think this changed the group here. It used to be in the semiconductor group, but they changed it. I think I'll have to see. Anyhow, so that's that. Let's continue with this list here. So 160% is the lowest volume change. That's pretty high. CRH is the next one. They're reporting today, so there's not much we want to do right now. And yeah, it's reporting today. Let's look at CLS here. This one is good earnings. So it's bouncing right now. You can see on the weekly chart. So here's the 10-day slope right there. Um, Again, it's normal for it to bounce to the 10-day, and then it could get rejected there again, and the downtrend could resume. So we'll watch for this. Normal trend. Look at one more GFL. This pollution control. It's good earnings. It just reported. Um, so that was yesterday. It looks like a pretty big down day yesterday. Today it found support and bounced back. So it's still below the 10-day slope right here. Let me draw a light. We'll watch for this bounce. It could come back. Okay, let's move on to the next one. RCL. Pretty strong earnings as well. Looks like it's trying to bounce at this moment. So you can see it's slightly hit by alert line. Let's take a look here. So it's still below the 10-day, right? So if I draw the 10-day right there, still below it. We'll see what happens. That's what those alert lines for. Usually I draw the 10-day and see if it crosses back above it. I'll get alerted. So RCL right here. Put normal trend right now. Let's look at a few here. Flutter Entertainment. It's pretty strong earnings. Um, they have some down here in the third quarter, so just slightly, but I'm pretty picky, so right there, and this number is wrong. It's not positive, it's negative, right? So reporting 6 days flooded. It's below the 10-day right now. It's trying to bounce back. So today, as we can see, many stocks are trying to bounce back. It's almost like a relief day, I call it technical relief day. Um, so is it too early? Yeah, probably too early. Again, it's very common for stocks to bounce back to their 10-day. The real test will be when it tries to cross the 10-day and whether it can hold above the 10-day. That would be a better sign. Let me look at another com. This is egg producer. Also not doing well. Also earnings guidance pretty weak. So pass on this. Let's look at one more. Amazon. Amazon, their earnings starting to come down. So it won't meet my criteria. But today has a nice big bounce here. So big bounce yesterday, another follow through today. Still below the 10-day, right? So again, it's common for I'm gonna say this, keep saying this. It's common for stocks to bounce back to their 10-day. Yeah. If you want to trade for like the gain from here and here, yeah, then you can buy on the bounce and hoping it comes back to 10-day. Um, that's not my style, so not trying to bottom pick here. It's a normal trend again. Let's keep going on the list here. Uh, Credo. So Credo is reporting in 5 days. So this one is under the 50-day on the weekly chart. Go to daily. This chart has turned pretty ugly actually. So once again, we have this deep six sell-off bounce on the earnings. Then we came back down, and right now it's a pretty weak bounce too. Look at today, intraday is already giving up its gains. So it's already giving up its gains. So it's still below the 10-day moving average. I'll draw the trend line here. So this is normal trend right now. And VMI Semiconductor Group earnings. It just report earnings not that long ago. It's starting to slow down the earnings. Again, this is a common theme. I've been talking about this for 2 days now. And many stocks earnings is coming down by the end of the year. This is not a good sign for the general market. And look at this bounce today. It's so weak. Very weak. Root. Looking at Root here. Insurance. So insurance was doing well yesterday. Today it looks like it's still going. The earnings guidance is not very strong on this one. So it's reporting today. So Yeah, where did I put it? Right here. Let's look at toast. These are the financials right now. So a little bit of a bounces today. Earnings seems fine. So you can see it's trying to bounce right now. So the slope. So this is my previous alert line, which is different slope. Now the slope has all, like if you look at 10-day slope, it's much steeper. Again, it's normal trend right now. It doesn't mean much to me. Okay, as it's below the 10-day. So this one do have good earnings. KKR. Wow, this has corrected quite a bit. It's bouncing right now on the near the black line, 200-day. Earnings slightly weaker right here on the third quarter. Again, this is straight down right now. The slope is pretty crazy on the 10-day. So I'll put that. So Futu is a Chinese stock, really strong earnings. Look at these numbers here. Sales coming down a little bit, slowing down. It's reporting 14 days. This is a nice cup pattern, and this could be possibly a little bit deeper than usual, but it can be a handle. Okay, so I was trading this stock up this uptrend here. I got stop out on this 1-day drop here. Um, Let me refresh again. This is the 10-day right here. So it did climb above it today. It gap up. It's up 9, almost 9% right now. So that's a good sign. It crossed back above the 10-day. Now it is giving up its gains right now, like slightly, right? So, not considering the gap up. Let's go to intraday. So here you go. This is where it kind of the lows of the day without the gap up, and we'll see if it tests this line here. So, but I think it's a good stock to watch. It has made me money, and any stock that has made me money recently, I tend to go back into the same stock just because it shows that it can move, right? That's the thing that's important. It can move. So if this can move again, um, yeah, then that will be my another chance for me to make some money here. And then this could be a stop right there, at as the risk level. So we'll see what happened today. Now, I don't like this drop right here. Like this is a very severe vertical drop. But it's only 2 days, right? Like 2 days of drop. So that's too short to even consider it like a consolidation. But I'm sure it shake out a lot of people, including me. So people are less reluctant to buy back in. That's usually what happens once they get shaken out. So yeah, why I'm spending so much time in this stock? Let's see the ranking here. This is rank number 7. It's really powerful stock. This is why I'm spending time on this one because if it can move again, it might give you a good handsome profit there. So so yeah, let's watch this. This is rank number 7. I think it has potential. It is making newer high than yesterday. Um, so yeah, let's watch that. Okay, let's go back to the stock list here. We have DSP. This one's on a downtrend. With strong earnings. The bounce is really weak, right? Again, we're seeing this in some stocks right now. I don't like it. On a day like today, let's do market check right now. Nasdaq QQQ is at 0.93%. Russell is at 1%, 1.08%. SPY is at 0.75. Really strong gains on the index, right? But yet, a lot of these growth stocks has no power. I don't understand. Like, this is not a good sign for the market. Stocks after correcting this much should be bouncing with fierce volume and people rushing in. Like, this is a good price at $20. Why is it not coming back? Why is it not jumping up? Everyone should be like singing kumbaya and, you know, time to get into the stock. But no, nobody wants to buy at this low. Anyhow, that, yeah. So, so this is DSP. By the way, Nvidia is reporting today. If it misses, I don't think it'll be good for the market. I think there's still a lot of hope, you know. This is the problem, right? Psychology wise. When you hope, you should fear. And when you fear, you should hope, right? That's a famous saying by Warren Buffett. And so if you hope the market can hold this moment, it's probably not a good thing. Anyhow, uh, let's keep going. VCYT. So this one fell really hard yesterday on earnings. It's bouncing, right? Technical bounce here. Look at, it's not the strongest earnings guidance. Like this quarters are good, but then this one is not that good. Actually, they're all not good. I think these numbers are wrong. You see, 20 cents to 9 cents, 30 cents to 16. It's all dropping actually. Let me cross it out because when I cross it that way, I know for sure this is like, it reminds me that those numbers are not correct. Anyhow, so yeah, so that's that one. Health stocks, you know, today I don't see them crossing on the stocks on the move, but again, you can't see too much right now because they only show 20 stocks, right? And there's a lot of stocks under 150% that's not shown here. So some of the health stocks could be in there. Is what I'm trying to say. So we talk about like some of the good health stocks, it's like Lilly, Novartis. I did take a position in Novartis and Lilly. Yes, I added to Lilly and add new position to Novartis. So there's those two right here, making new highs right now, new recent highs. Okay. All right. So let's continue. FI. FI's good earnings. Look, this one is at near new highs. It recently broke out, but it didn't make a move, higher move since then. And with this market in so much, you know, volatility and turmoil and everything, even the strongest stock is going to have a hard time moving up. But I like this stock. Look at the volume. Now there is some selling here. This is where I think I got stopped out. I can see some of the arrows here. This is probably where I got out because I don't own this stock anymore. Um, but you know, it did move, just not a lot, right? Right now, it's trying again. You can see it's bouncing off this low, and it's followed through 2 days in a row now. So I would put this on the watch list. Let me see what ranking it is. This is 59. So FI. Just copy that. FI new high 59. Should watch that too. Okay, let's look at EVER. Oh, this move was big. Look at this. Now the earnings are kind of weak though, but nonetheless it followed through today after the earnings get up. So yeah, pattern wise this looked really good. I used pretty sure I trade this before, but anyhow, I don't see it in my chart, so maybe I didn't trade. Ever 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 code insurance. So yeah, it doesn't meet my fundamentals, but the chart looks really good. All right, so let's continue on this list here. DY. Did we do DY? Here we go, DY. Okay, so it's reporting today. Yeah, it's reporting today. So we'll mark that. This is telecom infrastructure. So this is like more in the technology realm. Macy, medical system equipment. It does have a 1/4 of earnings negative here. But it is breaking out today. You can see right there. Look at this new high today. It's probably the earnings here, yeah. So, so yeah, for those who like it, you can watch that. For me, I'll pass just because of the fundamentals. Okay, let's keep going here. We're getting to the top of the list soon. Billy. Oh yeah, this is Chinese stock. So today a lot of Chinese stocks are bouncing, and I'm just being patient right now. So and yesterday I was like, okay, it's too early to buy, and today it's bouncing, flowing through. I feel like it's time to get back in again. Of course, we could have another bad day tomorrow, who knows? And the Chinese stock, they move very volatile, so you gotta be careful. But I think today with volume, uh, it's time to get back in for a trade. Again, this can be very volatile as we talk about the gap up and gap downs happening constantly here. But yeah, but I like it. I like the chart right now because it's falling through on 2 days, right? So this is probably a big shake out because I got shaken out. Again, I don't mind buying back in. So here's Billy, new high, ranking. This is number 12. So I'm gonna place an order right now because these stocks, when they move fast. So let me just quickly look intraday and see if it finds support intraday. So yeah, there you go, right there. It did find support this morning, and it's holding so far. So I like it. So let me get back into the Chinese stocks. So right now I'm usually cautious about the market, so I'm not going crazy. Most positions are half or less. Um, yeah, but Billy is a strong ranking stock, so I will do full position today, but I'll do half and half. Like, um, let me see here. So its bid is 21.95 right now. And then I'll put another one, the other half, and I'll put it at bidding maybe like usually 1 or 2% lower. 21. Let's do 21,670. Let's do that. 1.5% lower. Okay. So it already went up to 22.01. That's how fast this moved. Okay, so we'll move that up. Let's see what happens. It's up 3% right now. Chasing now 22.02. Okay, it got executed at 22.015. Okay, so we'll leave the other half and see what happens. And the stop level here would be I draw a black line on the recent low here, recent low. I don't want to do today's low because if it does reverse, I'll get kicked out. Um, but if you want a tighter stop, that would be the today's low. But for me, I usually give it some room. 2014. So um that's almost 8 to 9%, 9% probably. So that's some a risk I have to take in this case. Um, yeah. So that's that. So that's Billy, high ranking stock. Um, yeah. Oh, what else here? Tesla. Tesla has been really weak, right? Wow, look at this. It's not bouncing. So it doesn't have my fundamental criteria, so I'm not trading this. But let's go look at the chart. Look at this. It already reversing. That's crazy, man. So it was going up higher and it's already sold off right here. So market check is still similar to earlier, 0.93% on QQQ, 1.09% on IWM. So still index still holding up, but look at Tesla. It's just no power. It's going to test this 200-day line. So this is not good for Tesla share. And Tesla has dropped a lot already, right? So it's probably one of the worst performer actually, if you think about it. You go to weekly chart, it tells you here off 52-week high is 38% correction. It's probably one of the worst performing stock in the last couple of months or this year. This is really horrible. Um, let's keep going here. NCLH. That's a cruise line. That's a cruise line. Has negative earnings here, so it doesn't meet my fundamental criteria. It is trying to bounce right now, and it's under the 10-day moving average. So, okay, let me lock this. Okay, we're getting to the top here. AS doesn't have strong fundamentals, but it's a strong stock. I know a lot of IBD traders are watching this stock. It's a bouncing pretty strong. Um, but there's like really negative number here. I don't like it. KKR, we talk about Ever, we talk about Dash, we talk about JD. JD doesn't have strong earnings as well. It's Chinese stock. ERJ. ERJ. Okay, so that's also negative. So that's also a negative number. RRC. That's an oil gas stock. Reporting in 1 day. Okay, also bad. This is, oh no, this is not oil and gas. I typed in the wrong symbol. Sorry. RRC. Oil gas. Okay, so good earnings, but the chart is not moving. And oil is just not moving, right? Yeah, the oil price stuff. So that's the problem right now. But it has good earnings, this one. It's just not moving. So this one's hitting new low today. Let me see if any stocks we missed. Okay, so I think we went through all the stocks on the move. We'll continue to monitor this list throughout the day. It's down to 111% now. But as the day goes by, the volume keep dropping, and some stocks might even drop out of this list because they might turn negative. Uh, and then we'll see what other stocks are holding up today. But let's just quickly look at the new high list that we had here. So CYH, I'm going to do this really fast. CYH. Okay, so today it's kind of giving back yesterday's gain. That's not a good sign. SIBN. This one, same thing, is giving up yesterday's gains, so not a good sign. So this is not a good thing. Like the fact that you're seeing all these stocks hitting new highs and then giving back all its gains in 1 day is not a good thing. Yum is doing well. Look at this. Let me see the earnings on this guy. So it's around 10%. This has broken out. Interesting. Lots of volume too. What ranking is this? 21. Wow. Yeah, I think I don't know why it's not on IBD stocks on the move, but I think we should watch this. This is really strong stock right now, but it's kind of extended right now. That's the only problem. It hasn't touched its 10-day. Here's the pullback right there. Another one right there. Yeah. I mean, it's not. It hasn't hit the 20%. The 20% is right here. So this stock doesn't move that fast. But the uptrend is nice. So this is the 20% mark from here. So it's roughly 8%. It says here 8%. So we move 8% out of this line, and yeah. So if it goes to 20%, you could have 12 more percent. So that's a risk you have to ask yourself whether you want to take it. But yeah, this one looks good. Okay, Lily we talked about yesterday. Co-op, also another stock I bought yesterday. And FG. Wow, this is strong too. Utility gas distribution. This is riding the 10-day very closely. Look at that. And now it's taking off. So looks really good, this one. It's the, if you count from the down day here, this is the third day of bounce. Um, it broke out yesterday. Today it followed through. It's possible to get in right now. Again, right now, looking at this base down here, it's 14% now. So if it goes to 20%, you have 6% more move. But so a little bit late to the game as well, this one. But it's a good start. Let's just quickly look at Lily and co-op, because even though I already have those, let's see how it's doing. Okay, so it looks like it's hitting new high again. That looks good. Co-op looks like it's trying to right now it's higher high than yesterday's closing high, so that's also a good sign. Let's look at MVO here. So that's another stock I also traded yesterday. So today it's not giving up much. After yesterday's, it closed in the middle range, kind of a little bit. It's trying to hold trading really tight right now, so that's also a good sign. Let's keep going with this high list here. GSHD, Goose had it has a huge gap up yesterday on earnings. Today is holding. That's a really good sign. And it's still inside the base, but the earnings number has come down. So you see 28 to 26. So this is low earnings. So BMRN. This one is bouncing really strong right now. This one is making new highs. Pull back a little bit, so we have to watch how this trade. But it looks good. Watch. Rob. Okay, here's the little bit weaker, like 9%. Um, but it is breaking out. Look at that. It has runs before, so it could move this stuff. Diversify operations. Wow, look at this bounce. That's a nice shakeout right there. Wow, this one looks good. Possible buy here. Rank number 58, so pretty strong too. PCBX. This one has lower earnings going forward, so we'll have to pass on that. ECL. Good earnings. This one trying to break out too. This is in soap and sink. So almost like a staple stock. Staples are doing really strong right now. Partly probably because of the market right condition. This one is holding tight. It hasn't really take off in a sense, you know. Look at how many days it's, but it's not breaking down either. Volume is looking good. Look at the selling volume is really low. So that gives me um, confidence that it already tests the lows here on this consolidation. No one wants to sell, but it's not going to be a fast moving stock. I don't think. Yeah, it's a very slow moving stock. So, but it has all the qualifications. So it just yeah staple right. Um, so that's ECL. It's okay. I mean, if you really want to buy it, you can. But I don't know. I might pass on that just because it doesn't move that fast. But who knows? It could move. Who knows? It just hasn't moved so far. Bro, earnings slowing down. Relative strength hitting new high, breaking out today. Insurance brokers. So yeah, the lower earnings. Most of this will get chopped from my list because I don't usually trade lower earning stocks. But yeah, ASGN. This one has come on the list many times. At least the last few days. So this one has a strong breakout. Today is reversing, and so I didn't buy yesterday, even though it looks so good. Again, buying on earnings gap up right now is dangerous because the market condition is so weak. Most stocks will pull back. I'd rather buy on a test on the pullback and bounce, um, or that it does, or yeah, or it's just in an uptrend completely, like separate from the market. So this one is reversing today. eBay. So eBay, lower earnings, making new high. Oh, it's reporting today. So watch out for that one. And then we have AWI, the last one here. Not too many stock make new high right now, so that's the bad part about this market. Also lower earnings guidance here. So that's the problem. I'm seeing so many stocks have lower guidance uh into the end of the year. Why is that happening? I don't know. So anyhow, market conditions still very weak. I really don't know what to say. It's just not very exciting right now. And even with today's bounce. So thank you everyone for watching this live stream. Have a good trading day. See you again tomorrow. Bye now.